And there we are. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Achilles Safe Haven. With us today, we have the Debs from OnlyGems here to discuss their project. TJ, team, take it away. Tell us about OnlyGems.
Yeah, we just introduce ourselves a little bit, so you know us. We're going to start with Neil.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, so you just said my name's Neil. I'm the UK member of the team. I'm looking after the HR side of things at OnlyGems. I've been around the crypto space since 2017. Ventured onto the BSC literally 12 months ago. And I really look back. I worked on a number of projects with TG and Kuru. I'm also assisting TJ with the marketing side of things. So that's me. I'll pass you over to the CDO, Kuru. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. So I'm Kuro. I come from Slovenia. I'm also the co-founder of OnlyGems Finance. We all together manage all the aspects of our project, but I'm mostly in the charge of our developments. I'm basically taking care of meetings that we schedule with our developers and making sure that everything is on track. Lately, I have been working together with our designers on NFTs, which I'm gonna show to you later. And I'm also the contract owner, and I'm also, I can do simple stuff on the BSC scan with our contract, like changing taxes if needed, lower it and stuff like that. But yeah, that's mostly what I do. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay, so me, TJ. I'm from Germany. I'm a mechanical engineer with a background in business and marketing. So in our team, I do mostly the speaking nowadays in the AMAs. I do all the marketing stuff. I schedule lots of that meetings, AMAs, etc. And I'm also doing social media, and I'm doing the technical stuff of our Telegram. So yeah, but decisions making we all do together as a team. So we are a three-man team. So that's us.
Okay. Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions, was how big the team was. So there's three of you.
Three, yeah.
All right. It's a good number to have.
Yeah, like if you have too many, it's just going to be too difficult also. So three is pretty nice, especially when you're all on the same wavelengths, and makes it easy to find decisions.
For sure. Have you guys worked together for some time before this, or?
We worked in another project as mods around April. We met each other there. So April last year. So we know each other like 1.5 years almost. We grew really close as friends. And we did actually another project, which is the first version of this one. So this is a migration and rebrand. And this one started in November, the planning. We launched in March, and we paused our trading in around end of April because we hit too many hurdles with our project. It was called Shitface Inu. I don't know if some people know it. The name by itself, we tried to write the meme wave with utilities. Problem was we didn't have any utilities ready. And we got some hit up when we applied for CMC listing. It just took way too long time. Probably because CMC took their due diligence to research on our project because of that name. And we also got, unfortunately, cheated to almost to death at launch because we had a tiered, guaranteed, whitelisted pre-sales. So it was like everybody who had a whitelist got in. Problem was that there was a lot of core channels which were decided to cheat our whitelist. So it was actually one person owned all of 5 whitelists, which we give to the channels. I followed the BSC scan and I found that all out. So it made me a lot smarter in my marketing now. I know exactly where I go and where's organic communities and what I have to do, you know.
Yeah, completely understood. All right. Well, then tell me about OnlyGems. Tell me about your new project.
Yeah, so OnlyGems Finance is a new way to invest. It's made from investors for investors. We all started as investors, and we decided to do our project because we are tired of scams, rugs, etc. So what we're doing is we're building an ecosystem. We're implementing utilities, passive income for our investors, entertainment, games, contests, rewards, and real world utilities. So basically, at launch, we're gonna have token staking ready. We're gonna have 3 pools. Kuro will go closer on this one later. We have BNB rewards in our tokenomics, 3% BNB rewards. We have games and contests, which there will be leaderboards, and then you will be able to win additional BUSD. We're gonna have real world utility. We have a graphic design studio up and running. So if you want some graphic designs, just come to us. We're going to give you a quote. We're trying to be very good, affordable prices, fair prices for everybody. If you check our website, you can see some videos with voiceover, which we made. And we're going to bring a coin locator out, which is a coin tracking platform on Web3 base. So you will be able to connect your wallets and you can have some special benefits with doing it. And all of that revenue, or most of that revenue, will go back in our treasury, which we have in our contract. And this treasury will be buyback token, bring them to burn, and add them in the staking pools. So basically, we give you a lot of passive income with our project.
So with all of those utilities, like, is it just going to be the 3 of you guys managing all of that, or are you guys going to bring on other developers?
So what we're doing is we're having a very close partnership with Brewlabs, which working with us hand to hand together and doing all the back end stuff, and we're doing all the front end stuff, the ideas and designs and user interfaces, etc. So yeah, that's like how it is. So we have like a partnership with a very reputational company, you know. Our smart contract is also made from Brewlabs. Kuru is sitting, I think, since around last year, September, when he had the idea, I want to launch a token. And he's sitting at home and studying everything, like how to manage a contract, etc. So he's a pretty good dev now. So, yeah.
No,
And don't forget, we have also, you know, a great set of our mods, you know, who also are helping our project in all of the aspects. So that's one of the things to mention as well, you know. So we have a lot of people that, and also we have some great investors that are supporting us from the first version and now to the whole new project. They were supporting us, you know, from the start. And they're also helping a lot as well. And they are also, you know, the top holders on BSC Scan, and you know, they are really diamond hand, and it's, you know, we've really made a great friendship with them. So I think that's also a great thing.
Yeah, Kuro, I heard everything you said, but your mic like progressively just got like quieter and quieter. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was because somebody was just calling me on my phone, and
oh no, it's all
sorry
good.
about that.
No. I heard everything you said. Yeah, no, man, it's all about the community. I'm finding with these launches, like if you guys have a strong community, the community trusts the devs and the marketing team, that moons coins. I mean, it takes them a long ways. What gave you guys? I mean, what gave you guys the idea to launch this? What made you want to do this?
So basically, we was working as a mod in other projects, and we didn't have much like impact. We saw there's like mismanagement in the projects, and we proposed ideas like what you can do, and they didn't listen to us. because they were thinking they can do it better as well. That's why we decided to do our own thing, to get our own stuff up and running, like the way how we want to do it. We got a vision and we just followed our vision, and it was very helpful that we are like so close together and like friends, and we all Europe based, for example. We don't sit here like at 2:00 in the mornings and have meetings. So that makes it pretty easy, and our visions are the same. So everything what we're developing here, this is like our vision, and we follow it through, you know. So we bring it on a paper.
Very nice. Yeah, it's always nice to work with your friends. I unfortunately have to work with my best friend here, Achilles. And most days it's a nightmare, guys. It's a battle all day today.
We proved who is the more masculine.
Guys, like, he got into like a little road rage incident today. All right, and I'm sitting there. We're not good. Anyways, the guy got mad at me. I was the peaceful one. He said something to me. Whatever. All right. Back to the project, guys. What will be the tokenomics project?
Again, please.
What are going to be the tokenomics at launch?
So the tokenomics at launch, we're going to have buy tax 10%, sell tax 10%. 3% is going in a marketing wallet and development wallet. 3% is going in the BNB rewards. 1% is going in our treasury. So that's what I said, where our utilities is going to put money inside. We're going to take also 1% of the transactions in that. 1% will be added to the staking pools. 1% is going in the liquidity, and 1% is our salary tax. So we don't need, like other projects, projects which don't have a salary tax. Let's be honest, they're going to take money from the marketing wallet to pay themselves, or they're going to sell secretly token. We implemented the salary tax, so we don't need to touch our tokens, you know.
Nice. Okay. Are you guys going to do a pre-sale?
We will do a public pre-sale on Monday, the 13th of June at 6 p.m. UTC in Cookie Cell.
Okay.
There will be a 60 BNB soft cup and the 80 BNB hard cup. It will 100% go in the liquidity, and this will be locked for 6 months.
Okay. Liquidity will be locked for 6 months?
Yeah, exactly. And will be extended as soon as we see fit.
Okay, fair. Yeah, those aren't bad. Is it going to be a fair launch pre-sale, or?
No, it's just really a proper pre-sale. The problem with these fair launches, I really don't like it, because you allocate your token and you don't know how many BNB in the end you collect. Let's say you want 80 BNB and suddenly you have 800 BNB. You have everybody have like a very small percentage only of these tokens. You know, can go unlimited, and you can't control the starting market cap of it. Since we have old holders as well from our shitface Inu, we need to control our market cap at launch. So
yeah, no, absolutely,
to make it fair, you know.
Okay, so with a project this size, I'm looking at the website and going through so many things. Have you guys been audited yet?
We have a Desert Finance audit. Our contract is a straight fork from the old contract we had of shitface Inu, which was tech rate audited. So, and Brewlabs made that contract, and they have a very close eye on their contracts as well. So they audited in-house as well. So I would say they have like 2.5 audits. We are KYC to Cookie Cell as well. And Kuru is also docs to them as a contract owner.
Okay. All right. Now at launch, what security, guys? What kind of security are you guys going to have against like bots and so forth?
Kuru, you want to take over?
Well, we're gonna have some, anti-snipe measurements in place. You know how it is these days. They are getting smarter, and we also have like there might be some potential, from the old holders, which we might try to JIT as well at launch, and we also have like a backup plan, B plan, which we've made it really good, and I think we will do really well at launch, or at least after the initial dump is over, or let's say if we have a rocky start, we have certain measurements in place that will help us go back up, and I think we've made a good job there.
Okay. So you guys have some plans to prevent dumping, like at launch and things like that.
Yeah. Let's say like this, in a simple way.
Sure.
But yeah, good thing to mention. Yeah, definitely.
Did you said the previous holders, are they being airdropped or something into this launch?
Yeah, exactly. They are already airdropped with the new tokens with a ratio 1 versus 1. So,
Okay.
but we've actually reduced our supply from 420 trillion to 100 billion. So what that essentially meant that their token amount was also reduced by 4,200 multiplier. So it means they have actually less tokens, but the value is the same. The percentage is the same regarding the total supply. So it was all fair and square,
I just want to add to make some people who are like always scared of a migration or a rebrand. We had a starting market cap in ShipWayZino of around 650,000, and all these like big wallets, if you look in BSC scan, we know them. They are assured us they are going to supporting us. They're giving us a chance. And also to say is our new market cap will be around 300 to 350,000. BNB took quite a hit from when we was trading. So most of the old investors are down. Let's just say they need a 2.5x even to break even now. So they will not probably straight dump at launch. You can't control that, people. We have our backup plan to work on it. I'm not going to say what's that backup plan going to be, but we have a backup plan for it.
No, I get it. You can't tell everybody, like, when I ask questions about, like, oh, what are going to be your security measures? I mean, you're basically giving intel to maybe that guy's listening. He's like, okay, let me do the workaround then. So, but yeah, I get that.
You never know.
So, I mean, what is so other than I see that you guys are doing AMAs and you're doing some marketing, but what are your future plans for marketing beyond this, beyond like Telegram and things?
So we are building partnerships, which comes us very handy because they're giving us additional exposure. We have like a Jesus launch, like a very small community of organic people. We are like, for example, now in their welcome message, so everybody sees our graphic design studio by OnlyGems Finance. We have another partner, which is Arias Calls for now. We're going to build up that network of partnerships because we're having plan with a coin locator to integrate our partners in this as well. So both parties can benefit. Of course, you're getting Telegram call channels. We do AMAs. We analyze that call channels nowadays. We see if there's a value in this, what you spend on it. Some call channels are charging like 6,000-7,000, and sometimes there's no value in it. So we really analyze it and see if we can utilize it or not. We're building out our utilities, and our revenue will go in the treasury rich buybacks, and this will generate a higher price floor through automatic buybacks anyway. So yeah, we focus on utilities, partnerships, and of course we're going to do marketing as well. It's not like we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
But nowadays, that market, it's not that easy like it was 8 months ago, where you got like one CMS post and you get like 500 people entering your chat and everybody buys like $100. This is over. So yeah, partnerships is very important, and utilities is very important. And for investors, passive income nowadays, it's a trend to go. And in my opinion is, if a dev team is working and shows and people making passive income with it, they're going to stay with you. You're going to have your base of it.
Okay, indeed. So utility wise, what utility are you guys most excited about coming out of your project?
I think we are like in different stages. Who is more excited? I think Kuro is very excited about the coin locator. He's telling me every day, let's do it now, let's do it now. We have our plan for it, and we're working a little bit in the background for it, but we want to get the launch out of the way first. I'm more excited about our NFTs. Our NFTs, they will have lottery integrated. Like we have 2,000 NFTs. Every 75 NFTs, there will be one lucky draw for a prize of a very good amount of value. You can then choose probably if you want that prize or if you want the equivalent money of the equivalent value of money. Also, with that, NFTs give you NFT staking around in a month after launch, so you will earn passive income with it as well, and they will give you other benefits in our ecosystem. So they are also almost ready, and they will dropping short after launch, and then we will announce everything what you can do with the NFTs in the first 2 months.
Oh, very cool. It
Kuro
also
can
says
go a little bit. Kuro can go later a little bit more in Coin Locator since he's so excited about it.
Yeah, I would be actually interested in hearing about that. I was going to ask. I was reading on your website as well. You guys have some plans for some other utilities to add in the future. Have you guys got any idea what those are going to be? Or
we have a Project X. I haven't seen that around yet. But this is since I haven't seen it around, this is a pretty secretly plan which we're building slowly and collecting ideas. For this one, we need a lot of money. Kuro is thinking about a metaverse. Let's see how the trend goes in the next half year, in the next 6 months. If metaverse is going to be dead, of course, we're not going to spending money on a metaverse. We want to build on a DEX with pretty unique ideas as well. It's like all ideas which is not around yet. So we're brainstorming and working on it. But to be fair, they're in the last page of our roadmap, and DEX, P2E game, metaverse cost a lot of money. So we need to work hard first before we can afford stuff like this.
That's more long term, long-term developments, more of in the concept only, brainstorming phase, I would say, not even that close. But yeah, all of other stuff are that we mentioned to you is on a short-term roadmap. For example, if we now talk up to date about our developments, currently NFTs are almost done. The minting will go live very soon after launch. Then we will go to NFT staking next, which shouldn't take too long as well. And then after NFT staking is done, we will go right away to the coin locator, which will then, and then after coin locator, we will see how it all works. But the coin locator and the mine both have some great revenue potential, and that will bring that revenue stream will go directly into treasury contract. And like TJ said, if I can talk a little more about treasury, it's essentially a very smart idea of buybacks. But what is good about treasury is that it's transparent. Everybody can see at any time how much BNB is in there, how much tokens are in there, and it's also a place where the tokens are safely stored. Because we cannot operate with the whole supply of those tokens in the treasury at any time. We can only take 5% tokens out of there per month. So it's safely stored for investors. It's transparent. Everybody can see it. And then we have a distribution of those tokens that will go into the staking pools when we need to top them up. And a portion of them will go to the burn address, and we might use them for liquidity if we want to make it a little bit more sustainable. If we see that it's our LPs, need some more tokens and BNB. So yeah, that's what the tokens are going to be used for from the treasury. Yeah, that's about treasury. And if it's okay, just now we were talking about NFTs. I have some examples here. I can show it to you actually.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Okay, let me just share my screen. So, can you see it maybe? I think
Yeah, we
it
can
should
see
be.
it.
Okay, great. So we have 6 different rarities, right? The blue one, which is our signature color, it's a common one. Then we have a green one, It's uncommon, white one rare, red one is ultra rare, and then we have a golden border. It's also blue, but it has a golden border, and this is the legendary, and it's only 49 of those. So you're gonna be pretty lucky if you get a legendary one. And there is actually one more rarity, which I'm not going to show you because it's only one NFT of that rarity, and we've called it the only gem, and it's actually a little bit of a secret. And if you get that NFT, you will know when you see it, and it will also state in the metadata bracket which rarity you got. So, but yeah, and also what is good about NFTs and why we've done rarities, those rarities are based off the colors. So the more rare is the gem, different color it has, and also the more rare is your NFT, better staking API you will get. And also there will be, like TJ said, there will be a lottery system for them, and we have also some other benefits for them as well in our ecosystem for the mine as well. And yeah, but we will give more utility introduction besides NFT staking and NFT lottery later on when we have them live and available to mint. But yeah, since I've already showed the NFTs, I can also show you some other stuff that we have been working on now while the trading was paused, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first, what does an NFT cost?
So those NFTs will be, you won't know which one you are buying. It's going to be a mystery box NFT, and per mint we will charge 0.5 BNB minting one NFT, which we think is fair. Regarding that, it has quite a lot of utilities, with NFT staking, which you can earn more OnlyGems tokens, and also the lottery is great. And yeah, we will also add some other benefits to it as well. But yeah, I think because of utility, I think it's actually a very good price.
Okay. You said 0.5 to mint?
Excuse me?
You said 0.5 to mint?
Yeah, 0.5 BNB to mint. Yeah, that's right.
And almost everything of this goes back in the project. So just to say,
yeah, that's right.
We're not going to take out anything.
Okay, great. Yeah, if you want to segue into what you're about to show us next.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
one more second. When we're going to add the NFTs in Tofu NFT, and there you can put a percentage on it, and this percentage, what we're going to put in Tofu NFT as a charge, they will also will be added in the treasury. So even when somebody is going to sell an NFT in Tofu, it will benefit the project as well.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, like TJ said, we've put up a fees. We were gonna put a fees on NFT trades. So yeah, like TJ said, it's another additional revenue to the treasury contract. But yeah, what I wanted to show you now was something that we did together with Brew Labs. So I think it's important thing to mention that the front end, the UI, the design was done in-house. We have our own graphic design team. We have assembled a graphic design team that is working in our utility segment that we've named the mine, which I can a little bit more explain later, or TJ will explain a little bit more about the mine. But yeah, we've made together the dashboard with Brew Labs, our third-party developers and great partners, which they make all the backend stuff that connects with our front-end design. But yeah, this is basically a simple tracker. You will be able to track your BNB rewards, and you will see how much is in USD value, in OGEM value. You will see the live chart here, liquidity pool data, and your recent dividend payout list. So you'll always be able to track your BNB rewards, which it's important for some investors that are looking for a passive income. But yeah, the next thing that we've also worked on was our staking, which is probably more interesting for you guys. So this is our staking, which is going to be available most likely very soon after launch, probably on the same day. We just have to connect some things with our front end. But yeah, we will have 3 staking pools. First one is unlocked pool, with 2% deposit fee, and then we have two locked pools, 45 days lock and 90 days lock, with a small withdrawal fee, 0.3%, and the 19 days have 0.1%. And we've always there is a lot of projects that introduce staking to their holders, but what we like to do is add a little bit something extra to every utility that and make it a little bit more different possibly. And what is good about our staking pools is that even if you staked your OGEM tokens, you will be always getting as well BNB rewards from our tokenomics. So that's also great, because some projects, if you stake your tokens and the project has BNB rewards for holders, you won't be getting the BNB rewards as well. But it's good that we have this option, that you also get BNB rewards regarding if your tokens are staked or not. So there is no second thoughts of staking your tokens, because you will get your passive income anyways. So that's one good thing to mention. And then you can compound your BNB rewards or harvest it. So you can take it to your wallet or compound it and put it back into the chart and buy more tokens with it. So like auto compounding, or how would you like to call it? But yeah, that was a little bit something about our dashboard, which will be going live very soon now, and it will be added to our dashboard, to our website, and we will also add an NFT inventory there, which will look something like this. It's just being worked on, and you will be able to see your rarity as well, and stuff like this, the metadata information about your NFT, but you will be able to sell them on, like TJ said, on Tofu NFT. That's a little bit about our dashboard, and we can add more stuff as time goes on as well, if we find something interesting. So yeah, this was a little bit about our NFTs and the dashboard and stuff we have been working on in the background now for the past month. But yeah, we have, if it's okay, I can a little bit more talk about the mine.
Yes.
So
absolutely. That's actually one of my next questions.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so the mine is great, because it's an outsourced revenue stream for us. It's not really dependent on how the token is doing, how the market is doing. The mine is a professional graphic design studio, and we've offered a lot of stuff, such as logo design. We have we create great animated videos. We have website designs, banner ads, static and animated Telegram stickers, and there's a lot of things that we can do, but the best one of the best things that we can do is animated videos. Actually, that's our specialty, I would say. But yeah, and what's good about the mine is that we use a part of that revenue that we earn in the mine. It goes back into the treasury that we've talked about it before. So it means that the mine benefits our whole ecosystem, our holders, and then the treasury, buybacks and create higher price floors and dries up the price, consequently. And that's great, because if treasury has a lot of tokens, a lot of supply in there because of all of those buybacks, it means that essentially when there is a lot of supply in there, it won't be able to go under a certain market cap anymore, because the supply will be locked in there. So that's one of the great aspects of treasury as well. And also, what is, you've probably got a lot of DMs, or let's say probably you've got already some, I don't know, some graphic designers DMing you, you want this, you want that, but it might be annoying sometimes and everything, and they are not like professional, really, like the mine is, and it's good that it is backed by community itself, and you also get 5% commission for each successful referral, so it's and you benefit yourself, with another additional passive income, and you benefit all other holders, that are part of our ecosystem. And we will also have our mods helping us out with they will be going around as a sales team and introducing our services to potential customers and stuff like this. So I think this is a great addition to our ecosystem from start, and that will make it more sustainable. Because a lot of projects don't start with a certain utility, and our will start with the mine, and not long after coin locator will take place, and staking will keep the investors holding. They won't be able to sell if they're in locked pools, so it gives us additional time, additional sustainability to the project. So I think it's all done in the right direction and in the right way. It's planned very nicely, I think, our whole roadmap. But yeah, that was a little bit about the mine. And if I can have a word a little bit on the coin locator as well now, since we've talked a little bit about our ecosystem and utilities. So basically, coin locator, I would say, is the next generation platform for all of those token listings and stuff like this, because it's going to be built, it's not going to be a simple HTML language or something like this, it's going to be built on Web3, and it's going to have some interesting features that will include smart contract interactions, with the whole website, and that means that every additional transaction there on the coin locator, which will implement, it will fuel up our treasury again with additional BNB. And I've made a little bit calculations actually, how much others are earning. For example, CoinSniper, CN Token, and similar platforms like this. They've earned quite a lot of money from their promotions and everything throughout the website. And they've earned, like, if my calculations are right, which I think they are, it's around 100 and 200K per month, all from the promotions and listings and promoted spots. There's a lot of ways actually that you can implement different features on such website. But yeah, we will have a little bit different, platform. Like I said, we want to add something a little different to every utility that we create. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be built on Web3. We are designing it together with Brew Labs as well. As you've seen, we can make some great designs together. This is all designed together, our dashboard. And yeah, it's going to be the same with the coin locator. We will create the front end, and they will create all the smart contracts, coding, and everything that will be incorporated into the website. And yeah, if we really get it up and running, we can essentially have $200. $200,000 per month, going into the treasury contract, and then buying back the coins. We won't even essentially need an investor, to boost us to a certain market cap. The treasury alone can bring us to 10 million market cap or something like this, after some time. So that's a great aspect, because I think the treasury is a great. I think the treasury is a great business model, and I think it's incorporated very well in our project. But yeah, that is just in the short term roadmap, and when we have more and more revenue streams coming into our
Yep, I think you broke up there.
Out, I think. Yeah, and when there is more and more utilities coming into our ecosystem, more and more revenue will go into the treasury. And I think the long term, in my opinion, long term target is definitely above 50 million, even more. I can definitely see that with our project. if everything goes smooth like we've planned. But yeah, that's just a little, I don't know, sneak peek what OnlyGems is bringing in regards of developments, utility, and ecosystem, how it works and everything. So yeah, thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, pretty interesting. Honestly, you guys got a lot going on, and then I can tell that you guys have been pretty thorough as as you went along and developed things. So that's awesome. All right. Well, you've answered all of my questions. So let's now move on to some community questions. I see you guys are answering some of them in the text now. I was kind of going through some of those. Let me see if they answered you, Dreamer. Okay, yeah, they kind of went into that as well. Guys, let's go ahead and jump to the VC questions. Does anybody in the VC, would they like to ask a question for the team?
Hello?
Mr. C, what's up, my man?
Yeah, I'm good. I have a question. Well, I went through the Telegram, so I saw there's a referral for customers, and you can earn 5% commission. I want to know, how are you going to know if I've referred someone to the project, please?
On
You
the
get the question?
form, yeah, I got the question. So how I know who's referring for it. So on the website, when you go into mine, actually, Guru, you can do that right now. You're already on the mine homepage. Huh? So there will be a field who referred you, and then there will be your Telegram in, and then we're gonna contact you, and we're gonna tell you, please give us your wallet address so we can give you your referral fee. Very important to say is, of course, a referral fee will only be paid if the job is successful. So I can pay it from it as well. Who recommended
Okay.
you? The who recommended you? Yeah. So.
Okay. And my question again is, you say you want to use some of your utilities for revenue, right?
Mostly everything will be used for the treasury.
Revenue.
So most of our revenue will go back in the project, and of course we have to pay some salaries from graphic designers as well.
So is this going, by chance, going to increase the taxation on all these utilities used for revenue?
So that we use that revenue for the revenue from our utilities will help us to get our project going and get higher price floors up. If you look at the Brewlabs chart, they have the treasury of all the utilities as well, and it always helped them to get a higher price floor. So if the treasury is 50 BNB, you can do a 50 BNB buyback, and you can just reverse your chart with a green candle, so that's very, very helpful. Also to say is that treasury is taxed. So when there's a 50 BNB buyback, there will be 10% tax going, and you will also get BNB rewards from it. So.
Awesome.
Thanks for the answers. Thanks.
Thanks, Mr. C. Appreciate that, man. Who else has a question for the team? I know you guys always have bursting with questions in the VC.
Everybody's shy.
I know today, honestly, man, it's the first time I've not seen that many questions coming through, even on the text questions. So let me jump back to the text. Let's see. Well, Moonlight asks, I mean, this is always a question, and it's kind of funny to ask, but how are you guys making money? How is the team being paid?
Like I said, we have a 1% salary tax on our transaction, so that's how we're going to get paid. I always like to say I don't care about that much money. I just need a little bit more to not worry about bills or etc. So I will never touch my token as well. We have team tokens, but we will not touch them. And we proved ourselves. We are. Some people, like lots of people, know us already in that space as well. We proved ourselves that we are trustworthy, I think. So yeah, like I said earlier, most projects who doesn't have a salary tax, they're gonna take money from the marketing wallet. Also, their mods, they're gonna get paid from the marketing wallets, or they're just selling the tokens. So Also for our mods to say, we have 2% mod salary allocated, so there will be 2% in a wallet, and this wallet will accumulate BNB rewards, and these BNB rewards will distribute it between the mods. So when there's no volume, the mods of course will not have a salary. To say they worked like 2 months now without a salary as well, because they are really trustworthy and they like us as well, and we really appreciate all of our mods. So we make sure they are always motivated and putting up their best work, because if they are very good, then they will also be helpful for the project and the volume we're going, and they will earn more money from it. So we were thinking about all aspects of it.
All right, fair enough. This question comes from Obers. His first question is, will you guys have any illustrations or perhaps videos that could be helpful to new investors to navigate through all the features like the vault,
Yeah.
the referral system?
Yeah, of course. As soon everything is live, like the referral system is very easy because it's just a form to fill out. We can do that also together if you want to refer somebody. When everything is live, like the dashboard is connected to our contract, etc., we're gonna make videos from it as well and explain everything. Also, how to stake, how to buy our OGEM token. So we're gonna make everything easy for new investors, and we are also almost 24/7 around. So if there's questions, you can also hit up, shoot us a DM, or ask us to jump in a voice chat, and then we just can talk in a voice chat as well.
Okay. All right, good answer. Lightning has a question. He asks, do you guys plan on getting paid for the mine services? He's saying he thinks that might create good volume to keep the chart looking great.
So what we said, like the mine will be used, of course, to pay some graphic designers, and it will go everything inside. The rest will go inside the project. We are not taking money from the mine for ourselves, because we are just doing managing, etc. What I want to say, when the mine is up and running, because it can work offline as well. It's not only online. So if you want like a video for your mom for birthday or something, we can do that as well. So we're planning in the future, when the revenue is there, to register this as a business. Of course, the prices probably will increase a little bit then, because we're going to have to pay then tax as well, so like real government tax. So, but it gives always more security also, if you get offline jobs because you have a registered business, it's going to be fitting the project anyway.
Okay. Lightning, I hope. He actually was asking if you guys are going to be paid in your native token, but I think you just answered everything anyway.
Yeah,
so.
no, we also don't. Just want to add, we also not gonna pay any influencers in token, or we're not gonna do airdrops to investors, because we all know where these token ending up. So
Yeah.
Well, sorry to interact, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that our revenue wallets, from taxes are all in BNB. They are not in tokens. So if that was what was the question implying to, but yeah, it's all in the BNB revenue.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. I'm starting to get a lot of questions coming in. Thanks, Lightning, for that question, man. I hope that answered it for you. Let's see. We got another one from Obers. He was asking, will there be any NFT events for holders to be able to win some rare NFTs in the future? And if yes, what are they?
So, like we said, we have different rarities of the NFTs. There will be only one OnlyGem. There will be a lottery every 75 NFTs. There will be a prize. I will announce it before what's the price going to be, and then you can choose if you want that price or not. Of course, when the first version of the 2000 NFTs is sold, there's different possibilities. If you hold more and more NFTs, you can get like a whitelist for a new NFT pre-sale, stuff like this. This is all a possibility. Important is for us, of course, that we need to sell the NFTs first, so everybody can sell also the NFTs if they want to sell or stake it, to increase the price floor of it. Yeah. So that's why it's also only 2,000 and not 10,000 like some projects.
Okay. All right. And Khalil, I think we already answered that. I think you guys said the initial market cap is going to be around 300, 350. Was that correct?
Yeah, around 300 to 350. I can't say exactly. It's depending on how BNB is working out on the weekend.
You got that right. All right. Let's see. Haste asks, is there a max mint per wallet?
No, you can mint as many you want. If you want to buy 10 or 20, then you are free to do so. So.
Yeah, that's right. We might set a limit. Maybe we're not too sure. We have to have a little bit more in-depth discussion with our developers about NFT staking. If we might set max NFTs per wallet, how much they can stake NFTs. How much maximum they can stake in the staking pool. But we will see. Like I said, NFT minting is now live. I mean, it's being developed right now at the moment as we speak, and then NFT staking is going to commence its development, and more informations are going to be released as it is developed. So yeah, keep an eye on the project, and you will get all the updates very soon.
Okay. Good answer. All right. Does anybody else in the VC or in the chat have any more questions for the team? You guys have been so thorough, man. You kind of left me without many questions. I won't
You guys
lie.
really have, yeah.
Yeah, so thorough. I mean, video, everything is really great.
We like it. We like it simple, and that's why we try to keep it simple but professional. We are not that old, and that's why it's like pretty modern as well. So, we all know how BSC is. You need to keep it simple for the investors. We have a lot of newbies also, which starting in BSC because of no gas fees. So we're gonna assist you also in every step you're gonna take here.
No, I actually quite like it. What would you say to all the new investors, people that haven't invested before that are looking at your project? What would you say to them to invest in your token?
So I would say, first of all, this is a project from investors for investors. This project can give you passive income. It's not maybe not a moonshot. It's a long-term project, but passive income is the way to go for me personally. So yeah, why would you sell a token if you can make even 5x alone with BNB rewards?
No, indeed. I mean, I just like how simple you guys have it all laid out here. I mean, it's not very complicated, especially if you're going to have videos or illustrations that'll help new investors or people that just, aren't too savvy with it to figure it out. That's going to be extremely helpful. Okay. Well, guys, before I end the recording, would you like to leave us with some closing words?
Oh, you can do it.
TJ, you do it.
Now you do it today.
So yeah, I think OnlyGems Finance is a great project because it offers serious and seasoned investors a lot of passive income options, which I think it's something that good investors are looking for. We will have a lot of ways to earn the passive income in our ecosystem. We will have token staking, NFT staking. We will have BNB rewards. We will have play-to-win mini games. We will have giveaways, NFT lottery, 5% commission on referrals to the mine. So there's quite a lot of options to earn passive income here. And we will have also a lot of utilities in our ecosystem, which will drive up the price together with the Treasury Incorporation. And I think, that when time goes on and we have more and more utilities and revenue streams coming into our treasury, we will really make something nice, and we will bring this together to a very high market cap. And I think that's a great short introduction and closing word to OnlyGems Finance project.
Fantastic. All right, guys, give me just a second. I'm going to stop the recording.